Hi guys, I'm Rex King. Welcome back to another episode of Straight to Streaming, and today we are talking about Head to Head. Head to Head is a new film on Netflix. It's from Saudi Arabia, and it follows a chauffeur and a mechanic who, thanks to the former's mistake, end up in the possession of the father of a very powerful crime lord who will do anything to get his father back. However, before they can return his father to him, the father ends up dying, further complicating the situation. Now the chauffeur and the mechanic have to find a way to get out of the sticky situation they now find themselves in. So, when reviewing foreign films, it is always hard to review comedies, as there are going to be things that just don't always translate between cultures. That being said, I actually really felt Head to Head was pretty funny, especially when the jokes landed. Now, not every joke lands. I have some difficulties following some of the jokes, but this film's advantage is that there's a lot of physical comedy and a lot of like just insane situations that these characters find themselves in, and it's helped by a very stylized direction that the film goes in, and it really works as a cohesive film, and I really enjoyed myself from start to finish as far as the story is concerned. Uh, One of the main problems I have, though, is the characters in the just overabundance of them. This film is stacked with just weird, quirky characters, and normally I love that, but there's too many of them here, and we don't get enough time with each character to really feel what they're going through and understand their situation. So it just feels kind of hollow, and we don't really know much about a lot of these people who are involved in this situation. Now, luckily, the performances do shine through, as every actor does an amazing job with the characters that they are given, and are managed to give quirky, weird, over the top performances that fit this style of comedy really well. And this is helped, again, by some really cool stylized visuals. Now, there are times where I felt like the stylized feel kind of hurt the movie when it tried to be a little bit more serious, but when it was focusing on being just over the top, goofy comedy, it was a lot of fun, and I did enjoy the stylized feel, like this, seeing the sound effects of people being slapped and the explosion sound effects. It's really weird and goofy at times, but it works really well for this film. And the camera work is also really well done, and it's a really well put together film. The soundtrack, um, I think they used a lot of like actual songs from the culture in this movie, which works at times. Other times, I really wish they had done something a little bit different, a little bit more unique. But for the overall feel of this movie, it's really fine, and I just kind of wished it stood out a little bit more. At the end of the day, Head to Head was a surprise. I didn't really expect much out of this film, and to be honest, I really didn't know what I was in for. But when I started, it went down a wild ride and was a lot of fun. I just wish they had a little less characters and focused more on the dynamic, maybe between our two main characters, and that would have probably elevated the film to new levels. But as it is, Head to Head is a fun watch, and I definitely recommend it. I'm going to give Head to Head a 7 out of 10. I recommend this one for anyone who loves goofy, over the top comedies, especially if you don't mind a little bit of a foreign flair to it. I really didn't think that this film translated badly. I thought it translated really well to our culture. I think people will definitely float towards this movie once they watch it. So that's my opinion on Head to Head. What did you think about it if you've seen it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.